ETH, we start with 1 hour chart. Just want to give a quick update. Okay, feel free to analyze this. We mentioned, how we can look for the trade since the price was here. But anyway, the way it's moving is really corrective. As you can see, still maintain the upward, but the way it's moving is really corrective. And what we have based on the indicators, make this still we have a divergence, but the another one doesn't show us. All right. Anyway, we cannot rely on that. And as the only thing says, since the price is almost at the top, the highest price, the first things, any trade within this move, you have to start to manage. This is what every time I mentioned in my last my analysis. And now if we want to look for trade, we need to be really careful. Okay. Anyway, we start to with higher time frame. We want to see how we can look for trade because there is no much changes in compared to my last analysis. Okay. And as we can see, we have been looking within this sharp move. For sure, we can expect to get the correction either from here or higher for continuation. And if we want to look for trade, the best things is we get the correction. All right, because we can confirm the continuation. Right now, we cannot simply jump in and because the price almost at the top, highest price. And even if we move to forward chart, we don't have any trade setup. The only thing is we see we have a divergence. If the price break this one, right now we don't have a divergence, okay? Because if the price continue from here, we will see the divergence mostly. That's why having it, if you want to trade, we don't have any trade setup. Having a trade of this is not a really good idea. Okay. In this case, if I move to 1 hour chart, okay, now we are based on 1 hour chart. As I mentioned, based on forward chart, we cannot have entry above this. Even mostly based on forward chart, we will see the divergence. And beside that, if the price continue from here, having entry above this is really risky. Even if the price break and continue, we don't want to, get that big risk because of the price is at the top. That's why for me, I will stay away because we don't have any trade set up. The only times I will trade if this one tend to deeper correction, because from there I will see whether we can get the trade set up or not. Okay, because the way is moving is really corrective, and even we don't have any flats because already we have the flat here. We cannot we cannot expect to get the correction here and relate it to whatever we have here. All right, the only thing is we have to wait and see. We'll look for the trade setup. Rather than that, we don't have any other way. Even we mentioned every times within this move, with the breakout of the previous top, we get the the short-term trade. Even if you can expect the price move higher with the breakout of this one to the corrective continue, similar to what we had here, as what I draw. But we cannot get a really good trade setup. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.